what to do when an ex texts you back. So it's not usually the kind of subject I would address, but I've decided for my friend who has asked me to do a video on the topic. I don't know if you've noticed, but usually people get back to you when you haven't heard from them for quite a while, and suddenly you've been moving on with your life, you've been raising your consciousness, and you're on the brink of something that looks like some kind of success. We are all interconnected subconsciously, whether you acknowledge it or not. We are part of the same consciousness, and what we do impacts the collective. Let me give you an example here to make it a bit clearer. I'm sure it has happened to you that you're thinking about somebody you haven't seen in ages, let's say, and this person happens to call you or to get in touch. This is exactly the illustration of what I meant here. There's another thing to consider, is that people are usually attracted to emotionally unavailable people. And why is that? Well, as a human being, we have this pattern which is deep wired into us of validation seeking. Why is that? Well, when you're a young baby, a young infant, you do need the approval and the care of your tribe, of your carers, of your parents. So it is natural to seek the validation of those who are around us, because this is a matter of survival. Normally, in an ideal world, we should grow out this validation seeking, or make it a little bit less prevalent as we becoming sure of ourselves, as we connect more to who we are and handle the environment around us. But it so happened that, especially in our modern society, validation seeking is very much exploited as a selling tool, as a mind control tool, so to speak. You can see it in the media. You can see it very much in the social media, on your Facebook page, on your Instagram, and so on and so forth. It is in a message of big selling company for clothes, for perfume, whatever. It is everywhere, because this is a powerful tool. When you make somebody believe that he will only be validated and belong when he has this or that, when he behaves like that, when he interacts with that kind of people, then it's very much like controlling an outcome of how this person is going to behave, right? Our world nowadays is very much wired on codependency tendencies, because when you're codependent, you are outside of yourself, always looking for approval, something that is not within. Let's go back to the ex. Well, because they're usually ex, right? So the ex is reaching out to you. I am sorry to say, but 80% chances that they're lonely and bored, and are unconsciously trying to have you fall you back into your old patterns, because somehow it feeds off their ego or their insecurity, or it doesn't really matter what it feeds off. What matters is you. They're probably picking your signal because you are unavailable, and somehow they don't want to be left alone wherever they're at. If they call you with an apology, like, I didn't treat you, I realize I didn't treat you with all the respect you deserve, something like that. So something really genuine and sincere. Then this is a sign that this person who is reaching back to you may have changed. He has progressed as you have. So now it's completely down to you to get very real with yourself. Do you want this person back in your life? And there's no right or wrong answer. But I would say, if you want this person back in your life because you are attracted by this new energy, do not expect to reel back your ex and restart a love story that didn't work in the first place. I'm not saying it cannot happen, but it's better if you have no expectations. Now, if they get back in touch with nothing new, with a random question or how are you, or this is just an attempt to drive you back into the old pattern. And if you feel that they have not changed, and don't lie to you, dear one, if you feel they have not changed, getting back in touch with the expectations you are going to hear something, you have wanted to hear for so long, you have craving, you're just fooling yourself. You may very well heard it if there's manipulation down there. But yeah, be very cautious. So I would say, don't just cancel people, but find out where they are at. If there's nothing new, no apology, I'm not sure that you should go down this route. Now, if the person presents himself with a real apology, check if the actions match the words. Especially if this person has had, I don't want to use too overused words, it's just narcissistic, because it's, I think, very much overused, but has had, manipulation tendency with you, or because you put him on a pedestal and put yourself down. Do you know what? You are on the brink of breaking through something which is really nice in your life. You don't want to go back down the pedestal, because it will have a ripple bad effect on other things you're trying to do. So just check what is happening here and think it through very well. Okay, I hope that you like this video. Please leave a comment, share your experience, and if you like it, give it a thumbs up. As I say, hit the bell, it really helps with the algorithm. Okay, in the meantime, bye bye.